So you guys asked me to do a channeling with the spirit babies. One thing that came in through very, very heavy is someone's baby was saying that miscarriage wasn't your fault. And I feel like you've been blaming yourself for that. I feel like you've been just going over and over and over in your head, telling yourself like it was your fault, it was something that you did. It wasn't. I need you to take a look back at that spirit baby that spirit baby reading that I did, because it wasn't your fault. That baby actually went back to get their twin. All right. So when you do get pregnant again, you're going to have twins. And I've been very, on point with telling people about twins. There was even a girl who reached out to me today and was like, hey, you were completely right about the twins, and I just came back to let you know. So, I think twin moms, twin dads, triplet moms, triplet dads, I think this is like the channel for you guys, because the twins, the triplets, the multiples, period, like they just come across so strong on this channel. But it wasn't your fault. It definitely wasn't your fault. Your baby went back to get another baby. Now, for some of you, I hear fall. For some of you, I hear February. If you go back and look at the reading that I did yesterday, which I will link it below, February and fall did come out. Okay, and that's what I'm hearing now. So there's a time, there is a reason, there is a season within the time that these things happen. The only thing that I ask of you guys is that all of you who are not pregnant and you are seeking to get pregnant, take your hands off of the situation. All right. I get that everybody has baby fever, but some of you are just, you're making yourself sick. Okay. You're making yourself sick. I check my emails, and there are so many women that are just forcing it. They're literally forcing it. They can't think about anything else but having a child. And that puts you into a stage of what they call a sympathy pregnancy. What a sympathy pregnancy, in my theory, is someone who has baby fever on the brain, and they start having symptoms of being pregnant, but they're not actually pregnant. Okay, I have to understand, my loves, that these babies that are being born in this generation, they are some very picky babies. Okay, so for some of you, you're trying to force a baby with someone who is not your divine partner. Just because you tell yourself that that's your partner does not mean that that's your partner. It does not mean that that is the person that you want to be with. Now, that may be hard to hear because of what you want, but wouldn't you want your baby to be born by the person that you were meant to be with? Some of you are in very dramatized relationships, and they're very toxic, and you want a baby. Do you know what that puts that baby in? If you love this baby so much, why would you want them to grow up in something that you already know is toxic? A baby is not going to fix that, and someone has to tell you the truth. Okay? I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm always going to be blunt with you, because I'm not going to tell you no lies. I'm not going to tell you things to feed your ego. But whoever you are, you know who you are, right? Now, for some of you, you haven't met the person. That is why you haven't gotten pregnant. Your body, your ancestors, the Most High Divine Creator is rejecting the baby fluids from that person, because that is not who you're supposed to be with. These babies want a two-parent household. These are different children. These are completely different, God-given, divine, gifted babies. And they do not want to just be born by anyone. They don't want to just be born in any situation. They want a foundation. Okay? Even if mom and dad have to travel, even if their schedules are busy, they still want a two-parent household. These children do not want a one-parent household. And we, as adults, have to understand what these children want, and we have to give them the best. You know, I'm not saying it's anything wrong with being a single parent. What I am saying is these children do not want that. They don't want to visit a parent on the weekends. They don't want a parent fighting over them. They don't want to end up in one of those situations that you see on the news where if the dad can't see the children, then he ends up kidnapping him, or the mother ends up kidnapping him and the children end up unalived. They don't want that. And they're not going to accept that. The divine is not going to accept that. The angels, the guides, the ancestors, they're not going to accept that. And if I tell you why, it'll blow your mind. A lot of these children, they were already passed. They already lived on this earth and they passed violently. They're not doing it again. Okay? Now you have your answer. For some of them, They didn't have the right parents. And they went through such traumatic situations and they're trying it again. So this time, these babies, they have stipulations. They have goals. They are putting their foot down on what they will accept and what they will not accept. I love you guys, but I need a lot of you to get it together, because you guys get in these comments, well, I'm still not pregnant. I'm still not. Okay, but you know you're in a toxic relationship. So why are you forcing a child with someone who's toxic? Don't come for me. Come for yourself, babe, and go heal, sis. Go heal that. Don't come to me with your problem. Go heal yourself. Ask yourself why you want to put a child in a traumatic situation. Don't come for me. I'm not the one who's the problem. You're part of the problem. Children deserve a two-parent household. Children deserve two parents. Children need mothers and fathers. And a lot of you guys you're not even in that direction. Some of you want people just for money. You don't even want to work. You don't have no goals set aside for yourself. You don't want to do anything positive. You want to sit down and let someone take care of you. Your child does not want that. Your child is goal-oriented. And for my goal-oriented people, for my entrepreneurs, for my men and women who are out here getting up every day, working 2 and 3 jobs, hustling hard, going to fertility treatments, going through all these different things to have these children, you understand exactly what I'm saying. So you won't have an issue with what I'm saying. But anyone who is doing the opposite is definitely going to have a problem with what I'm saying, because it's the truth. And it is what it is. I'm going to speak up for these babies. I'm not going to help your feelings. I'm going to speak up for these babies. I can't sleep. A lot of y'all don't even know this. A lot of the times I can't even sleep because of what the spiritual realm is showing me. So yeah, I'm gonna get on you because I can't sleep. Because your child is in my ear. Mommy needs to get it together. Daddy needs to get it together. I'm not coming yet. She's stuck in an illusion. He's stuck in an illusion. I don't want that to be my father. I don't want that to be my mother. They need to fix their life. They won't even stop drinking for me. They won't even stop smoking for me.